It is meaningless to sanction this. My friend who was specializing in trolls finished eating only one day. This game is planaria. What? An absolutely massive Overwatch toxicity ban wave has slammed into Korea, but what about the other regions? Also, the chief financial officer of Activision Blizzard got fired and then went to Netflix. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the channel. Alright, so first bit of news we've got today is wonderful because it's about the fight against toxicity. So, Neri is an MVP on the Overwatch Korean forums. We featured her in a few videos before, I believe. However, there is an update here, and it says that in January, or rather January the 2nd, 2019, the Overwatch Korean servers suspended 18,188 players for toxicity. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. 18,000 players were suspended for toxicity. Now, there is a link, and the link does take you through to the Overwatch Korean forums, which is completely unreadable because the Google Translate is abysmally bad for Korean. In fact, it's really kind of funny. Check this out. It is meaningless to sanction this. My friend who was specializing in trolls finished eating only one day. This game is planaria. What? Right, yeah, so you can go to the forums, you can check this out, but whatever, you're not really going to see too much. Other little bit of news as well that was reported is 1,391 accounts were banned for, well, account sharing, which again is not something Blizzard want you to do. So the big question here is, if we get these nice updates from Korea, we know Korea is absolutely ruthless when it comes to wanting to know about players being banned and all of that jazzy stuff. Why don't we really get these reports for the other regions? Now, maybe we will. Maybe we'll get some sort of update off Blizzard saying, hey, we've taken this action against a certain number of players in EU or in NA or in maybe some of the other regions, right? It would be nice to see it. Of course, the good thing about all of this is, yeah, Blizzard are still taking action against people who are toxic. Now, in Korea, it's a little bit different the way that you play Overwatch, and generally the way that you play a lot of PC games. You don't typically have a PC in your house and buy the game and play it from there. What you generally do is go to a PC Bang and you almost rent the game, so you sign up with your email and everything, so it's still linked to you in a way, but if you're being toxic, then they ban you. You can kind of just go back and then start a new account. It's a bit weird. It's something we're not used to in the West, because generally, you know, well, we don't go to LAN cafes or anything like that. I used to when I was younger, and I'll tell you what, it was some of the best times of my life. That was, we used to play Counter-Strike and Team Fortress and Day of Defeat. It was amazing, but those days are long gone in the UK, and they're pretty much gone everywhere else in the Western world, which is a shame. And in fact, maybe we should bring it back. I think it'd be beautiful. But anyway, yeah, in Korea, it's a bit different. But the good news is they are banning these players. What I'd like to know, though, is who the hell is getting banned in EU or NA? I mean, you know what? Honestly, I'm really thinking about playing on NA more this season instead of just focusing on EU, because EU has major language problems, and I know that's to be expected, right? Not everybody speaks English, but you just play games and like nobody talks, and it's kind of sad, right? It's not that I want, you know, friendship or people to talk to me. It's just I want, like, you know, somebody to go, hey, Trace has used rewind or something. I don't know. Please help me. All right, let's go to the next bit of news. Okay, so this is the Activision, or the Blizzard Activision, or Activision Blizzard, or ActiBlizz, whatever you want to call them, which is the company which links Blizzard and Activision together. So, like, I guess kind of like the big bad bosses of Activision and Blizzard. They fired the CFO, which stands for Chief Financial Officer. So basically, you know, the person in charge of like cutting costs. Oh God, they fired him. His name was Spencer Newman, and he's gone to Netflix. Now, what you've got to kind of understand with this, guys, is these type of moves. So when these like big fancy chief financial officers and whatever move to different companies, it generally takes a very long time for them to move. They don't just certainly get up there and go, right, I'm leaving, and then move to another company. So Activision Blizzard would have known about this for a while, and I think they actually did, because I think this was hinted at in some information that was put out in some sort of boring financial report. Anyway, report. This guy's moved and he's gone to Netflix. So the natural thing is, does this mean we're going to get Overwatch anime? Probably not, ladies and gentlemen, because this guy is not really connected to Overwatch. He's not really connected to Blizzard IP or anything like that. He was just a guy who was in charge of the money, effectively. Now, Blizzard actually does have another chief financial officer of Blizzard, and we believe she came from Activision, and we believe that's probably the reason why there are a lot of strange things going on, especially with Hello Diablo, do you guys have phones, if you remember that? But that's pretty much it anyway, guys. This has been a little bit of a news blast update for Overwatch. As ever, if you love the video, like the video, subscribe and all that stuff. We've now got a jazzy little kind of animation which runs at the end of the video telling you to click the sub button, you know, and also click the bell because that'd be beautiful. You can follow me on Twitter as well, which is @UnitLostGaming, and do follow me on Instagram because I'll put some, I don't know, I'll put some lovely pictures up on Instagram and it'll be beautiful. All right, guys, I'll catch you lot on the next one. Toodaloo.